Cancer, I did do some of your read and it didn't even fucking save. How about that? So lovely. Now I gotta go over everything. But that's okay, because then I can add more detail than what it already had in it. Listen, I'm getting the same message here for you, Cancer, that I got in like one of your reads before. I'm gonna link it to this video, your past reads to the video, because this is, it has to, either it's been predicted and is already happening, or something of that nature, okay, where this is going on here again. So I think it might be actually happening, or something you need to know, or just confirming everything that was already said before. So you have the Eight of Wands here for your first card. You felt delayed and you felt like something was holding you back, and it was an individual that was doing that. Okay, because we have the Four of Swords here, where you had a lot of sleepless nights in the past because you felt like you were being stagnated by an individual. All right, and you felt like basically like you were being pulled back from anything, like just going towards like just making money or just being financially stable here, I think, or just creating something that's your own. Like, you're working your ass off, Cancer, and you feel like there's no results because somebody here is pacing back and forth all the time. You might be a pacer, Cancer, or you might be a car sitter. Somebody here either car sits a lot, or they pace back and forth, like, and then like I see here, like, it's just like you stress, somebody is overly stressed here, and then you're like at a point where you're burned out from work because you're doing everything by yourself. You might be the main breadwinner in the household that you live in, where you're taking care of multiple people. And I see here, like, you have an earth sign that's in your life. I don't know if they're still in your life, but I do see here you have some type of earth sign. Okay? It could be a feminine, but it could be masculine. Doesn't even matter. Even if it is the Nine of Pentacles. All right? It's in the reverse though. This person, like, they're living beyond their means. It's not a person that is like thinking about how much they have in the bank account and worried about how much they have in the bank account. Like, if they can go broke, they know they're going to get the money somewhere else, even if they are broke, possibly. They do hustle. They do make money, but it's like they're living beyond their means, where when they get money, they're blowing it. They're not thinking like smart when it comes to things. And I feel like you constantly having to put money up due to their stupidity of not saving. Possibly. You're gonna have to, with the Nine of Wands in the upright, you're gonna have courage to really say something to this individual, or maybe just leave this alone, because this, with the Ten of Wands, somebody here is constantly burned out, and this might be a work situation. You might be working with family, possibly. Or maybe you have a business with family, or somebody that's close. Maybe you're not with them no more, but it could be baby mom, baby dad, or something of that nature, where you guys share assets of some sort, possibly. And like, you are stressed the hell out and you're burned out from doing everything for yourself, because this person, they're not really helping you. Whoever this earth sign is, they're not helping. They're not really doing much. And they're not caring about if you burned out or not. I'll tell you that much. You're going to be, I feel like this is your mother, or maybe something here of a mother, like, figure that is in your life. It's a Queen of Swords, all right? It could be a water or an air sign. And this person does have like unbiased opinions of others. Like, when you do talk to them, it's like real shit when you talk to them. Like, it's not, they give their honest opinion even if you're wrong, okay? Even if you're wrong, they're going to tell you that you're wrong. Even if you are talking silly, they're going to let you know that you're not thinking straight in your head. And this person, like, they want you, they're going to teach you how to have boundaries with even talking to this person that you trying to separate from, because you're getting too burned out and you want to speak your mind, and you are gonna go, you're gonna talk to the this Queen of Swords, and you're gonna have a talk with them and just ask for their opinion of things, because you're so exhausted. You don't know what to do when it comes to this situation. Now, with the Three of Cups, listen, I feel like, Cancer, you might be so tired and exhausted from doing so much work on yourself that listen, you're going to be spending alone time with yourself, where maybe when in the past, typically when you would go out and have fun and go out and party, you're going to be set. You may have did that in the beginning of this month. Okay. You may have been, I got a message like that before where y'all was really acting out. But I feel like you took a step back and you're analyzing things differently, because now you realize that, like, what you were feeling was like too much and it can't go on like this. You know that there has to be some type of change here. And you might be isolating yourself because you realize that you may have been overindulging, maybe been drinking. I see here that somebody was drinking too much and maybe it was with friends a little too much, but I see here that you're going to be separating yourself to get your head on straight. All right. What else does Cancers need to know? What else do the Cancers need to know? What else does the Cancers need to know? What else does Cancers need to know right now? Yeah. Let me get one more on the Fool. You want to have a new beginning, I feel like, with somebody, possibly. I don't know. Let me see. With the Fool and it's in the reverse though. You were trying to have a new beginning and you were trying to do things with this was like in the past. I feel like with the Fool you were wanting a new beginning, but somehow it's in the reverse. All right, you're holding back and you're hesitating. After you talk with this Queen of Swords, I feel like you're gonna be hesitating. And well, when you have alone time, after you think about things, you're going to be in hesitation to have a new beginning and to go your own way when it comes to dealing with this earth sign. All right. You have a fear of change, Cancer. I don't know what's wrong with you. All right. You're feeling uninspired. You have no motivation. I feel like here, like you really going over the past. I still hear that you really soaking in some past energy where you are not wanting to make a change within the direction that you're going. With the Eight of Pentacles, though, I do see here that you're working, you're a perfectionist. Whoever you are a perfectionist, okay? Whatever you're trying to, you might be trying to do like an online business, or maybe you do have a business. I see here somebody has a business, okay? You might be one of those people that actually sell like clothing online, possibly, or maybe you want to do that. You're somebody here that wants to do, you have some type of business and it might be going slow, but you have lost like the motivation. I feel like you started it and you stopped. Possibly. It may have been a side hustle, possibly more than what you already have. All right? Because you're dealing with the Empress. Somebody here that's, listen, this is a mother figure here. It could be either a baby mom or some type of mother figure. And I feel like it's maybe a baby mom or a mother figure of some sort in your life. Doesn't even matter. They're creating like, I see cheating here. I'm sorry. It might be somebody here that you are like connected to in some way, shape, or form. There's infidelity here with this person. They're creating a lot of like blocks for you. They have a lot of blocks themselves where they're creating blocks for you, Cancer. If my videos don't start saving, it doesn't want me talking. Yeah, like this person, and I feel like here they attacked your root chakra so many times in the past, so many times, to the point where it's like they attacked it so many times because they seen that you had new beginnings, that you were trying to do a lot of things with yourself, creating a businesses, making money, doing stuff like just family, trying to create family wealth. So that way you and your kids are good and possibly them. And you don't even need to be with this person. But I see here is some type of female here that feels entitled to your money, your stability, but yet I see infidelity though. Their shit's in the reverse. The Empress is in the reverse. Everything that they're supposed to be is not it. All right? They're very overwhelmed because they have secrets here that if you've been suspecting that this person has been cheated in the past or doing something odd, yes. Okay? Yes. Cancer. All right? But listen, regardless if even or, you're going to go towards a lot of like things with your three. You're going to be working with an earth sign, specifically a Capricorn, so that way you can get back on your feet with the 3 of Pentacles. And it's going to be teamwork makes the dream work. Okay, you can continue doing what you do after getting out of this funk that you were in the beginning of the month. And I feel like possibly here it was something that you was going through in the beginning of this month. That's the energy that I'm feeling out. Now, all Cancers are on different timelines. Everybody's on different timelines here. So when you see this message, it might not even be your message yet. But regardless, like, you're going to get your mindset and you're going to start getting your head right and just doing, like, getting back into the funk that you used to be in. But I feel like there's never any good funk with you, Cancer. All right? You've been going in this, like, merry-go-round. All right? Be careful what you do and how you move for the rest of this month. And possibly into autumn, because people are going to be gossiping about your situation. Family is going to be gossiping. I see here, heavy family gossip here. And guess what? Gossip is one of the highest forms of magic, okay? Due to it being so potent when you talk. Because when you talk, our words are very powerful. And I feel like here, you got some people in your energy. You really need to be careful, because I see here, there's going to be some type of fight here. Now I'm going into like a whole different story here, because when I started doing the cards with the other deck, tarot deck, it came into the whole different energy. So this might not even be the same energy, but it could be. But here we go. You're about to find something out in regards to 1 to 2 weeks. It could be in regards to the person that you people that you have in your energy, or a baby mom, or some shit like that. I don't know, something of that nature. But it's going to cause like a fight. I don't know. Something here is going to cause a fight here. Or it could be a different situation where it's going to cause a fight. So something around the line, around all of this. A fight might be happening, or you already had this fight and you're going to find something in with like out within 1 or 2 weeks. All right. And you're going to find out by gossip. And it may be through family or a friend. I'm getting here, it could be through a family member or somebody here that you look up to as family. All right? In regards to the person, like this, it may be a baby mom or some like a mother figure here. Somewhere of that nature. Where you're going to find something out and you're not going to be very happy with this individual. And you're going to be very upset. Why? Because I feel like here, you may have avoided a stalemate or maybe not give somebody a chance in the past. Okay, that maybe that you wanted to be with or take serious, but you couldn't. This may have been somebody here that you was talking to in like it could have been last autumn, or maybe you plan on talking to them this autumn. I don't know. Somewhere with autumn really resonates. Maybe this person's birthday is in the autumn, because I also had the Tower card in the reverse, which is Scorpio's card. You may have been dealing with a Scorpio, and I feel like maybe you're gonna find something out that might, like, in 1 or 2 weeks. And it's going to really upset you. It could be, I'm getting 2 different storylines, guys. But if this all resonates, please let me know. You have a Tower in the reverse. This person's going through a big transformation right now, where even if you go towards them, you don't even know how. You're going to be like, I don't know if you're disappointed within this. But this person's going, they're like literally sitting in their strength. This is them. And I feel like you getting really irritated and fed up, possibly, because this person that I feel like you really cared about this. I don't know. Let me see. What happened with this person? Let me get one more on the Tower. What happened with this energy? Let me get one more on the Tower. Let me get one more on the Tower. Yeah, this person is going through like a change, and I feel like either because they're the one that's going through change, I feel like Cancer, like, ooh, that one almost fell off. We got the Justice card here, Cancer. Something was unjustified in the past when it came to the situation. All right? Something was unjustified. I gotta look through my book for some of this because it is a new deck. Just give me 1 second. Listen, get out of here. Cash App, don't send me that stupid $100 bonus, yada yada. Listen, every time I sign up for something, I don't really win. Okay, this is bullshit. Listen. Cancer, if you don't cut it out, you're being listen. You with the Seven of Staffs being in the reverse, you're being indecisive here. Okay? And then you got the Queen of Staffs in the reverse. Like you are this, and I feel like it could be the one person that you was talking to, but I also hear it could be a different energy as well. All right? Somebody here is confused and they're very indecisive of what they want to do with themselves. But regardless, like even if you choose to go, I feel like here you're debating whether you should go towards this person or not because you got a lot going on here. All right? And you're very indecisive here. This is you're seeing juggled up like nonsense from when I started the beginning of this raid where you were not mentally there. You want this person, I feel like here I'm getting you, Cancer, that this is the reason why it didn't, like, it fell off. But it could have been a mutual. And I'm talking about this new story that we going into. Where it says, trust me again. Somebody here lost trust in one person. Or it could have been both sides. And, like, this person may have been ganged up on. I'm seeing here, like, people were ganging up on this individual. Or, like, really doing the most to this person that's here. Like this person that you was connected to once in the past, they were being ganged up on because we have gang, but it doesn't necessarily need to be like a gang, like a gang. It could be just a form of many people just coming at this person or just giving them a hard time. And 333 here, this could be this person's energy that's coming through. We got the protection and courage here. This person really needed to learn how to protect themselves. And I feel like that's why they in their strength now. And that's why they're getting justice here. There's some type of unfair treatment here because of unjustified actions. Cancer, I did the same half of this read. And it's not saving. It doesn't want me to get the message out. Somebody here don't want me talking. Listen. The person that you was dealing with, or maybe that was a stalemate in the past, I feel like you want to go towards them, but I feel like you got to be careful with this individual because I feel like they leveled up, like, not in a sense with money, but I feel like they matured a little bit because there was stuff that was being done to them that was, like, weird. And they may have told you some things that was like serious shit. And I feel like you just, I don't know if you ran your mouth. I'm getting here like an energy where somebody was two-faced. Somebody was two-faced within this dynamic. All right. And if you were dealing with the water sign, especially I seen Scorpio was heavy because we had the tower card. That's Scorpio energy. And I'm feeling here it was heavy water. And it's definitely somebody here with Cancer or Scorpio placements. But it could be any water sign. This person really vented to you about a lot of things, I feel. And I don't even, like, I'm getting here they vented to you probably a lot in regards to a certain situation and you did not take them serious. It's like a joke, possibly. I don't know. Something of that nature where it was like a joke. And, like, You may have been going through a custody battle in the past, maybe, and maybe that's why you didn't get to go towards them. But either way, it doesn't even matter. All right. The cards that I had pulled out was time traveler, time travel, light worker. This person, listen, this individual, we had the gifted card that came out. This person is heavily gifted, and I feel like you. I don't know if you told that. I feel like here somebody was laughing at somebody. And Cancer, this better not been you that you was laughing at. Because I'm getting here, like, this person is in their strength. And because we did your read already, I don't really see you in your strength at the first read. All right? I'm getting here that this is more of the other person that you was dealing with. This person is heavily gifted and you don't even know. We got Witch. Listen, Witch, in my perspective, is just somebody here that's gifted as well. It doesn't even, they may be able to do things, okay? But I feel like here, maybe it was somebody here fucking around in their energy. All right? Fucking around, I think, in your energy and their energy, trying to manipulate the energy, doing some type of nonsense to them. All right? But this person could be gifted. We got alien here. They got heavy. I'm getting here. They got, it's like Tatarian. I think that's the way you say it. That's what I'm getting here. They have like Tartarian. Is that the way you say it? Listen, don't quote this on me if I'm saying it wrong. They got some type of blood in them that's like, is ancient. Okay, they might be able to time travel. Who knows? All right, let's get off this. You might be going to the beach possibly this week or maybe at the end of the summer. And you may have been working a lot of days where you didn't have any days to go to the summer because you always working. The last time you had a snow day was forever in the days, all right? May have been years where you're going to be able to go on vacation. You might be going on vacation, all right? And then you got the good luck card. I feel like here, because I feel like the justice card came out before because you might be getting justice and this person might be getting justice due to somebody trying to block the connection. You also had clean your addict out, Cancer. You might have to clean out your addict, or maybe you might have, I'm seeing here, like a raccoon situation, a raccoon like in the attic. I don't know. Do you have raccoons in your? Go check your attic. Listen, you might have a raccoon that's trying to dig in your attic, or maybe you are moving because of a raccoon. I don't know. Did somebody come bust in your door with did a raccoon try to bust in your house? All right. You also had the candle magic card come out. All right. But guess what? It doesn't even need to be magic, okay? But this is how you can try to be in your own power. Your own. Because we all can have the power, Cancer. It's just what you do. It's all about how you perceive things, all right? This is the candle gazing meditation. This is a meditation that you can do. It slows the racing mind. Somebody here thinks too much. In Cancer, don't say you don't think too much. Somebody here is definitely pacing all the time. And somebody here car sits a lot. You might be a car sitter. Stop being weird and watching people outside. But I see here you just on your phone just scrolling through TikToks or something. All right. Reduces blood pressure and heart rate. Somebody here smokes too many backwoods or weed. If you wondering why if you're feeling weird every single time that you smoke or drink, it's because you need to lay off of it. All right. Calms the entire system, promotes peace and serenity, brings you back to the present. So the way that you can do it is light a candle and sit before it either cross-legged on a cushion or in a chair with feet flat and your spine straight. Let your breath slow and deepen as you gaze at the flame for several minutes. With eyes closed, travel to a place within where the candle flame never flickers. Sit in silent communion. Invite the flame before you to come forward and merge with the candle flame within. Visualize and feel it grow twice as bright. Bask in its radiance. So I feel like this could be a really good like meditation for you, or just for you to get your mind off things. Because I feel like you're scatterbrained, okay? Or you are you always scatterbrain, Cancer. We're not even gonna say that it's only sometimes. No, you always scatterbrain. You always, your mind is always racing, and I'm thinking here that it's constantly racing due to the fact that you might be neurodivergent like me. Somebody here is definitely similar. Maybe you are neurodivergent, or maybe you might be like gifted in some type of way. I don't know. You might be neurodivergent. Somebody, you might have tendencies of being neurodivergent, but who the fuck doesn't? Okay, there's nothing wrong with that. When I say that, people are like, "Oh, you're attacking me." No, because everybody is a little bit either on the spectrum or they are neurodivergent. I don't know one person that is not like. Listen, I don't know one person that's not of something that I know. So don't take it into offense. Be proud. Okay. Anyways, if this video saves, it better save. I'm gonna have a problem. All right. Let's. If it does resonate, guys, please like, subscribe, or comment on the video. Peace out.